Hello and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep IAS. The big news for today is that Nirav Modi has lost his appeal in the UK High Court that he made against the extradition notice that was given to him, and he did not want to be extradited back to India. Now he has finally lost his appeal once again in the High Court. Now it remains to be seen whether or not he appeals again or he is brought back to India. Before we go deeper into the big news for today, just a reminder, this Saturday we have for you an all important workshop on the last 6 months preparation strategy for the UPSC Prelims 2023 examination. Don't forget to register for this workshop. The link to register is given in the description of the video. This will be live on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app. Now, as I said, Nirav Modi has yet again faced a setback because his appeal in the UK High Court has been rejected, and the UK High Court says that he should be extradited back to India to face the fraud charges that he has against him in the 13,500 crore Punjab National Bank fraud case. Now, I'm sure all of you are aware of Nirav Modi. In the beginning of the 2000s is when he shot to fame. He actually inaugurated his jewelry stores across the world, so much so that in 2015, when he first inaugurated his store in New York's Madison Avenue, it was attended by Donald Trump, who was yet to become the American president. His retail market expanded and he reached the world market and even became one of the youngest Indian billionaires to be in the Forbes list. However, this fraud case against him has ended all that fame. Him and his uncle Mehul Choksi, both of these are accused in about 3,600 rupee crore fraud case of Punjab National Bank, under which it is alleged that they used fraud letters of undertakings of the Punjab National Bank to actually take loan from many other banking systems. Both of them left India in the first week of Jan 2018, and since then they have not returned to the country. The ED, that is Enforcement Directorate, India's premier agency to keep a check on money laundering, they have said that Nirav Modi diverted over 4,000 crore rupees of the 6,519 crore outstanding that were issued to him by PNB through dummy companies which were based out of UAE and Hong Kong. Now, the Indian government has been trying to extradite him, that is, bring him back to India because he's in London right now, and Indian law will only be applicable when he comes back. Now, he was arrested in March 2019 in UK, and the UK court, in fact, the district court, had first approved his extradition in Feb 2021. However, he then appealed, and since then that appeal case has been going on. However, he has been in prison, that is in arrest, since then in southwest London. Now, this appeal that he had filed was mainly on the basis of his mental health. He said that his mental health has deteriorated, especially during COVID, and he expects that if he goes back to India, that mental health aspect will not be taken care of. His lawyers talked about Article 3 of European Convention of Human Rights, under which he deserved all the treatment that he requires for the well-being of his mental health. The court noted that India is a friendly foreign power, and since India has promised that all mental health related issues will be resolved in India and he will get all the health care that he requires in India, that is why the court says there is no reason not to trust the Indian government and we should actually send him back to India to face those fraud charges. Now, the UK government, as I said, has upheld the district court's judgment and said that the order was sound and it should be upheld. The court said that we are satisfied with the assurance given by the government of India and we believe there is no reason to stop this extradition from UK to India. Now, is there any other option that he can actually refer to? The answer is yes. He still has some options remaining for him. First, he can approach the UK Supreme Court and say that this is a law of public importance and his mental health is not being given the due importance. For that, he only has a time limit of 14 days to make that appeal. Apart from that, also, he can even go ahead to the European Court of Human Rights under their Rule 39 if he thinks that he has not been heard properly in UK. So far, there is no clarity from his legal team as to what route would they take, but you can expect that he will not actually back down so easily. People who have money, people who have resources, they will never accept any decision against them till the time they exhaust every single alternative that is available to them. And that will also happen in this case as well, most probably. Now, India and UK, as you know, are partners in an extradition treaty. India is a designated Part 2 country by the virtue of Extradition Act of 2003. This means that the UK Cabinet Minister has the authority to order any extradition of a requested person. So, if the Indian government requests extradition of a certain person from UK, the order has to be given by at least a UK Cabinet Minister. He or she has that power under this treaty, and that is how Nirav Modi might also come back to India. This is it for today's big news. It remains to be seen how, if an appeal is filed, that turns out in UK, and if Nirav Modi comes back to India soon to face all the fraud charges that are pending against him. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead.